Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to another Diecast Emporium video. This is going to be a special edition. If you followed me on Instagram or Facebook, you knew that I wanted to do a updated video based on your questions that you submitted to me. So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and dive straight into this. The first question comes from Jeremy Haffenden, which I hope I pronounced your last name correct. Currently, how many models do you own? I actually don't know the exact number, but I can tell you that it's quite a lot. Jane and Contracting asked, what models do you wish Diecast Masters would build? I actually get this question pretty frequently. Personally, I would love to see some updated paving equipment, such as maybe another coal planer. Definitely the updated, at least, F-Series pavers. Some compactors, including a pneumatic rubber-tired compactor would be great. And also, I'd like to see them do a little bit more when it comes to forestry, such as maybe a tracked feller buncher, something along those lines. Next question comes from Central_Mass_Earthwork_Service. He asked, would you like to see a seasonal series where a manufacturer would put plows on some loaders, backhoes, etc., and for a summertime series have sweepers or loaders or something along those lines? That's a great question, and yeah, hey, let's diversify, and if there's anything else we can do, that's actually a great idea. I'd love to see that. Blue Mule 1959 asked, out of all the models that you have, what is your most favorite and why? Oh, God, it's like trying to pick between your children, I guess, is the easiest way to compare that. I have a few favorites, all for different reasons. But if I had to choose one, it would probably still be the 740 or the 7495 electric rope shovel. Just because it's really the most impressive model. It's one of the biggest ones that I have, and even people that I bring over here, friends of mine that are not in this community, as soon as they see that, they're like, "Wow, that is really cool." It's definitely an attention getter, that's for sure. Matthew_Yusuf asked, do you think Diecast Masters should make extra attachments like buckets and grapples for their models? Why do they make models with such small buckets on them? The latter of that question, I couldn't tell you. That would be something you'd have to ask them. But as far as do I think they should make extra attachments? I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I know some people would. Because there'd probably be an increase in price on those models, but to me, I don't really care either way, but I think it would be cool. Traxxas_Emax_truck asked, what is the most unique or bizarre model that you own? Oh, man. I probably should have read these questions first and had something prepared for you guys, but just trying to do this all ad-lib. What is the most unique model that I have? Well, I'd probably say that it's a huge cat blasting rig. That used to be a Cyrus model, but they painted it with Caterpillar colors. Again, it's very large and it's a attention getter, and it's really not a model that a lot of people have. Heavy_equipment_Chicago asked, if you would like to see a certain model come back rerun or redone, which would it be? For me, this is an easy question, and that would be the Sword Mac dump trucks / flatbeds, that combination. Just because I didn't get a chance to get one, and I would love to see WSI rerun those. What OEM would you like to see more of in 1 to 50 scale? Probably Virkin. Probably Virkin Group. Especially since John Deere bought them out, I'd love to see their updated stuff. Connor_Renick asked, well, this is interesting. Do you think there should be more 1 to 50 scale drill rigs? Well, yes. As a matter of fact, I do. So bear with me just a second here, because I know I've got these questions here on Instagram in a couple different places. So we'll go ahead and proceed here. The next set of questions comes from UK Plant Photos, Diecast Masters versus Norscot, which was the best. although I grew up on Norscot and I still love them, to me, Diecast Masters is really taking the bull by the horn, and quite honestly, with the margin that they have to stay in and listening to the diecast community, they really are doing a great job. And over here, I think we have the last few questions. Jack asked, how many models do you already have? I already answered that. Gabriel _the_ diecast _man asked, will I be at the DHS open house? I'm planning on it, but with my schedule with work, I can never tell. I mean, I barely know my schedule for a couple days out, let alone a few months out. So, would I like to be there? Would I like to attend? Absolutely. But I cannot say for sure whether I'm going to or not until the week of. SE _Michigan _Railyard asked, what's your favorite cat model and why? This is kind of a different take on a question that was answered before. The 7495 rope shovel by TWH. And the last question comes from Daniel Matheson. What is the most overrated and overpriced model in your opinion besides the Hitachi 450? This will probably irritate some people, so that's okay. Everybody's got an opinion, and I can take some constructive criticism. Lord knows I've gotten plenty of it on here over the years. In my opinion, the most overrated and overpriced model is probably the Motor Art Zero Tail Swing excavator that everybody in the world pays obnoxious prices for. I don't own that model. I have no desire to own that model. And quite frankly, with it being a Motor Art model, I don't really see the the value or the detail or why people are paying the money that they are for it. But again, everybody's different. You know, hey, if you like that kind of thing, have at it. But in my opinion, that's probably the most overrated and overpriced model besides the old Hitachi 450. So as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you found this to be entertaining and insightful. If you have any questions or if you want to elaborate a little bit on some of the answers and maybe give your opinions, feel free to do that. And until next time, take care, be safe, and we will see you in the next video.